great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday morning, Loz.
Good morning.
A very special good morning and welcome to the Melbourne Demons fan who's joining us this morning. Little Warren, who's come here from the club. Morning,
Clint,
Warren.
you look like you're part of the cheer squad.
Yes. I'm
What?
just missing a flag.
Why are you wearing that T-shirt?
Long story short, I've got a lot of St Kilda supporting friends. This isn't having a go at them, but I made a bet with a St Kilda supporter, my friend Jake, that if they had have won, I had to wear his St Kilda Povo jumper in all week. So this is just a little...
Well, if the St Kilda one was
morning.
Povo...
So did the D's win? I didn't see the footy.
They won, but it wasn't a great game.
Oh, wasn't
When
it?
you bought that from the supporter
No,
shop...
I didn't buy it.
Did you ask for fluoro blue?
I didn't buy it.
It is
was
an interesting
a
colour.
gift.
It really is, isn't it?
Oh, it was a gift from who?
The Melbourne Football Club.
They shouldn't make those T-shirts because
That's
that's quite
why.
ugly.
That's why it was a
No,
gift. They were
they're
trying to give them
lovely.
away, Lauren.
I don't know about that colour.
No.
It's not Melbourne blue. It's like
Sky
highlighter blue.
Yeah, it's highlighter blue.
I think that's what they're going for, like
Oh,
sort of
vintage.
a vintage style.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway, unless you'd like me to take my top
Well, you know
off
what?
for the morning.
Wow. Don't
it's
ask me
vintage,
twice, Clint.
It belongs in the past. Hey, our boy Mason Cox is not in a good way.
Oh, poor Mace. I texted him last night. He said he's on the mend. He's resting up.
I called him
Poor
yesterday. I had Felix in the car, my 10-year-old. He didn't know I had my son in the car, and he answered, and I'm like, how you doing? He goes, oh, mate, I feel.
Yeah.
And I had to be like, kids in car.
Yeah, you
kids
can't
in the
do that,
car."
though. You do that to me, too. I say all kinds of things,
Oh,
and
you
then I
say-
hear your kids giggle, and I'm like, well, you got to tell me when there's kids in the car.
Yeah, but to be fair, you don't change after that.
No, I get worse.
Well, he's got a concussion, so
He said he
can
didn't
be
even remember.
forgiven for didn't remember the incident.
Poor thing.
His leg being squashed.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's awful watching football players get injured.
So he's off getting his scans and everything.
Well, we're sending him lots of love for a speedy recovery.
He'll join us tomorrow, hopefully.
Great.
But
Great.
yeah, huge weekend of
Did
footy.
you have a good weekend? I went to the footy. I went down to Geelong. I've been-
G-Town.
I don't even barrack for the Cats, and I've been to 3 Geelong games this year.
Oh, you could be back.
I haven't even seen my own
She's
team play
back.
once. But gosh, that stadium's amazing.
Oh, it's had a real razz up, hasn't it?
I sat in the Joel Selwood stand next to
How
Joel
was it?
Selwood. What a
Oh.
thrill.
Oh.
Does he have a good seat? Does he have his own seat in his own stand?
No, not like Rod Laver in Rod Laver Arena
Yeah.
when he shuffles down the front and gets that centre seat.
What's Joel like when he's walking to his seat? Do the locals
Well,
were they cheering him on?
Yeah, they love him down
Yeah.
there. But he got knocked off his perch of records games holder because Tom Hawkins has now played one more game than Joel. And
Did you nudge him at the end of the game and like, oh, how's it feel? Pass record holder?
you're
Down
old-
comes
old
the sign.
news. Old news.
Sorry. We're
That's what I
replacing
said.
this.
Does Tom get one now? It was a bit short-sighted naming it after Joel, wasn't it? Surely Tom gets something for
We're
that.
going to need to
A
build
gate,
another stand.
maybe?
Yeah,
The Tom
maybe.
Hawkins gate.
Maybe.
Sounds strong.
Yeah.
Lauren came to the pub on Friday night to
I
watch
did.
the
Oh,
prize.
so you guys had a nice little
You're
dinner?
lucky-
Was
you're
it
lucky.
dinner? Drinks.
well, he said come down and watch the footy, and I left at half-time, and you hadn't even watched 1 second of the footy.
Watch the last bit,
Were you in the pokies?
mate. Another draw. Like, seriously.
Yeah, well, it's tradition.
Oh, my God, there was another draw. Was
yes,
there?
another draw.
I see. I went to bed at half-time.
Like, honestly, just 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Just
the
go
Dockers
5
and
minutes.
pies. Draw.
That worries me because they should have flogged the Dockers.
I hope they draw again next week
Me
to
too.
get up you.
It's a big game, isn't it?
Oh,
week
another draw.
Is next week the big King's birthday game?
That's
or
the week
something?
after.
Oh, we're a week
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, another draw. What about that?
Mate, honestly, what's that? 5 weeks ago we had it? Maybe 4? Just
But
like,
yeah, I went to Brighton to
Oh, Brighton.
Go
Did
to
you
meet
walk all the
Jase.
streets?
I've walked all the streets of Brighton.
She's made a comeback.
I basically did
What
have
do you
to
mean?
walk all
Sorry,
the streets.
Karen from Brighton's made a comeback.
Where is she?
I did read that.
Oh, she went to the opening of a gallery at the weekend
what's she
and she was
complaining
vox
about now?
popped. Oh, she's had enough of Jacinta Allen.
I
hasn't
love
she?
her. Love her.
hey, guys, huge day today. Big announcement coming up at 8 o'clock this
Big
morning.
announcement.
Are we all in for this? We happy with it?
Oh, we sort of have to be.
I'm regretting it already.
I knew you would. I thought about that this morning. I was driving to work on. I
Filthy.
reckon Lauren's going to have hesitations
Well, you put
today.
me offside.
Well, as long as, you don't get involved wearing that shirt, we'll be fine. Big announcement.
It is an interesting show.
Yeah, 8 o'clock this morning, we will reveal all. Hey, speaking of shirts,
Oh,
coming up next, Lauren's partner, Paul, went off on a boys' trip on the weekend.
He's at the Monaco Grand Prix. Very
if you don't
swanky.
mind.
On a boat.
He asked you to pack his suitcase, and you packed a very, very special item of clothing in
I
that
did.
suitcase.
It's gorgeous. Speaking of ugly T-shirts.
We'll get an update on how that went down when he opened his suitcase on the lads' weekend. Coming up on the other side of this, it is 6:08. Welcome to your Monday morning. This is Nova 100. I was sending you messages yesterday going, hey, don't worry about Paul. He's at the Monaco Grand Prix. Forget about it. You went to
Filthy.
Geelong to watch the Cats.
I went to Geelong. Seriously.
I can't read the response she sent me.
Cardinia
No.
Park, Monaco. I don't know.
I mean, if you
I think
squint, it looks like the
Jase
same.
was
you had it pretty
tormenting me. He
good.
kept sending me videos from Monaco. Like, so many people are posting from over there. And he just kept forwarding me the video saying, looks terrible. You wouldn't want to be there.
I mean, does
There was an
Monaco,
out-of-control boat and everything. It looks
does
horrible.
Monaco have a Corio Bay Roadhouse?
It doesn't.
Well, there
so
you go.
they don't know what they're missing in Monte Carlo. Anyway,
That was funny,
Monaco
Jase.
Grand Prix was last night. So Paul's gone over on a boys' trip, and they're on a boat on a like one of those big
super yacht
situations.
Cool.
So I mentioned on Friday that he had asked me to help pack for him, and I did. He asked for 5 white T-shirts, so I got 5 white T-shirts printed with my face on them, with love hearts.
Beautiful.
Just beautiful, weren't they?
Yeah.
He had
stunning.
no idea.
He
they were in
had
the
no
secret.
idea. No idea. So then he got to the boat, and on those boats, apparently, I mean, you watch Below Deck, you would know, Jase, they say, do you want us to unpack for you? And they take your luggage and they unpack it all for you.
They did the same on the Spirit of Tasmania.
They put it away.
Even your
in
Edge
wardrobes.
Grundies?
Yeah. They
Everything.
steam them, they fold them.
Oh.
Yeah.
The stewardess will do it.
So he hadn't even looked at his suitcase, and he woke up in the morning and opened his wardrobe and was like, what on earth? There's 5 perfectly ironed T-shirts with my face all over them.
Imagine what the,
So,
imagine what the stewardess would
He
think.
was like, what the hell is this? And then he's like, Lauren, on top of you putting that in my luggage, the crew have opened it, ironed them, and
Yeah,
hung them all
that's-
in the wardrobe.
they
He's
had-
like,
they had
they
glorious-
must think I'm the biggest freak.
They had
Anyway,
lovely
we got a very cute photo of him
love
in
hearts
his
on them, didn't
had love hearts all over it.
Yeah.
Gorge. Did you see
I
him?
don't know if I'd like people going through my luggage.
The unpacking. I know it's a strange.
Probably
I
not if
once-
you're Nicki Minaj, but anyway.
I once went on a boat and that happened, and like my G-strings were ironed and folded. And I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it?
Weird. Someone ironing your undies. Do you iron your undies?
No, I don't. They're a dry job.
Do you iron your clothes?
No, but I'm very particular about how I hang them.
Oh.
In fact, Lou doesn't do my washing. I like to do my shirts.
Oh, I'd be thrilled with that.
Yeah. Well, she was like, no, that throws my system out. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Just have a separate basket for me. I'll do my shirts.
Yeah, I feel like ironing, if people don't iron anymore, do they?
No, if you hang them on a hanger,
To dry it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just,
You
what do you
only need
iron?
to iron the collared shirts.
Yeah.
That's
You're
all.
right.
But they're too hard.
Question.
Last
Time I was down at ENS, I saw one of those special little cupboards
Oh, yeah.
that they try. So
Right.
it's like an ironing cupboard. How do they
Clint,
work?
remember when we were selling
Yes.
the fridges at ENS and we were looking at those? But I think they only hold like 5 or 6 things at a time.
But what? You hang the shirts in there and then
And
they
they go
dry them.
Well, like dry cleans it.
Yeah, right.
And then you can put like a full suit in the door and it like folds up and presses your suit or something.
Oh, no.
We need one.
No, you know what we need? Have you
They're
seen
quite big though for 5 items.
the machines on Instagram where it automatically folds the shirt? Have you seen those?
No.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, my God.
I'm an excellent folder
Yes,
from
I'm
my
right.
retail
You don't
days.
need to. No.
I
See,
could fold a
you
pile of
worked at
T-shirts.
it's like a little
I
portable
worked at
machine.
Digicuba.
Little portable machine. You put your shirt in it and it automatically, it's
Oh,
like a
come
paper
on.
shredder.
The hassle of
And
that.
it takes the shirt and then it puts it in a little basket underneath all folded.
Don't you just
That's
need
a
one of
hassle.
those pieces of cardboard the retail workers use
Yes.
to
No,
fold?
well, that's how you learn to
take the
fold.
card- take
And then
it
when
out.
you're good at it, you just go. You get it's all in the wrist. You flick
Oh.
the shoulders back and fold it
Oh.
over, and it's perfect.
Oh.
I'm
It's all
looking
in
up-
the wrist. The folding technique.
So she said.
I'm looking up automatic T-shirt folding machine.
Okay.
It sounds like a huge waste
So
of
what's
space and time.
a question about Paul's T-shirt? So what did he wear it?
I don't know. Well, there were 5 of them with my
Yeah.
face on it. So I said, well, you're with 5 mates. You've got 2 options. You've got 1 T-shirt a day
Yeah.
of me on it.
Good.
Or the 5 boys can all wear 1 each.
Yeah.
And I'm yet to see the boys on the boys' trip in my T-shirts with my face on it. I've only seen
That's
Paul in one.
disappointing.
Have you seen Paul in his?
I haven't.
Oh, I thought he texted you.
Did he?
Let me show you. He looks gorge in his
Yeah, it looks, guys, it looks like a printer. Looks like a printer. We can
What are
buy
you
one
talking
online.
Give us a squiz.
The automatic T-shirt machine. I'm still on that.
He's pulling his T-shirt. Cute.
He's
I'm trying to call it.
He's wearing the T-shirt as
What
a
time
nightie.
is it in Monaco, guys?
What
Let's
size
try
did
and
you?
get
What
on
size
time.
did you get him?
I got a variation of sizes as well.
Right.
I said to the shop, give me 4 sizes. It's 20 past 10 p.m. in Monaco.
Oh, he should-
Oh no, on a lads trip, he would have been in bed for hours. He'll be asleep.
you think?
No.
Oh.
Let's
Stunning.
head to the UK, Lozzie.
Oh, off we go.
Let's do it.
Off to see the
Because-
Royals, are we?
Well,
I
not
love
the
Royal
Royals,
family.
but we're off to Downing Street.
Oh, who's there now?
Rishi Sunak is the
I
Prime
like
Minister,
him.
but they've churned through a few.
He knows how to
Hang
wear
on.
a suit.
Isn't
He's-
he a billionaire or something?
He is.
Is he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very well off.
What's he doing in those
But not
boring
from being
meetings
a
then?
prime minister. How did
What
he make
about-
his money?
What about this?
Crypto.
They called the election. So he's going to the polls,
Right.
but he's up against it. He's gonna lose big
Is
time.
he?
Yeah.
For who?
Keir Starmer is the Labor Party MP or the opposition
Kiss?
leader.
Kiss?
Keir.
Is Keir male or female?
K-E-I-E-R. He is a male. Also
Keir.
from Money. Anyway, I digress. Rishi Sunak has
Why is
called.
Rishi going to lose? I like Rishi.
Oh, because they've, as I say, they've scandal and controversy after
Oh.
controversy. They've churned
Who
through
knew
the
Rishi had
PMs.
scandals?
Oh, no, I'll tell you why he's going to lose because of this news Clint's about to tell you. The guy is dreaming if he thinks this is going to get him
So,
in.
among his many policies he's already announced is a plan to bring back national service.
What?
Compulsory national service. Here he is.
Britain today faces a future that is more dangerous and more divided. There's no doubt our democratic values are under threat. That is why we will introduce a bold new model of national service for 18-year-olds, to be spent either in a competitive full-time military commission over 12 months, or with 1 weekend per month volunteering in roles within the community.
So he's
See
saying,
you, Rishi.
He's saying,
Rishi's getting
Yeah,
voted out.
toodles.
Zebra.
He's saying, hey, I've come up with national service. By the way, the world is at its most dangerous it's been since the Cold War. But anyway, it's going to be
Or the 18-year-olds have to volunteer for a weekend a month.
well, it's compulsory. They can two options. They can full-time placement in the armed forces or volunteering with charities or civic groups at the weekends for a year.
But
Every 18-year-old.
if they go to war, they have to go.
They're in.
Dream on, mate.
It's
I
all
was,
about.
saying to Clint earlier this
Rishi,
morning.
that ain't happening.
Remember when lockdown happened for like the 4th time and we're like, see you, Dan, I'm off to 7-Eleven. Nice try, mate. Imagine
See,
them trying
Dan, I'm
like-
going to my neighbours for a Chardonnay.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be at the park and guess what? It's not a coffee in this takeaway cup.
Oh, yeah. Who was actually drinking coffee in their takeaway
At
cups?
5 p.m. on a Friday. God, the lattes are flowing down here, aren't they?
Well, old Rishi thinks it's, going to give the young people of Britain a new form of patriotism and pride in the country and teach them
How's the
some
news
discipline.
gone down in the UK?
Well, he's up shit creek, isn't he, right
It's
now?
like,
So I don't
mate.
think this is going to solve his problems.
God.
Well, how would you feel if your sons had to do national
Absolutely not.
service?
That's what I was saying to you before. I'm like, as a parent, there is.
There's times where you're like, sure, you'd be like, yeah, you want to send him to the army. Surely.
Yeah, but oh no, sorry, you've taken it the wrong way. I'm headless. It's only for a year. I'm like, come on.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Sing it, Kanye.
The Mrs. Miso.
The miso.
Miso soup. The
I was
Mrs.
trying to be cool and I called
The miso.
The miso. Have you
Hey,
never heard
hey,
that?
T. Let me go again. T.
Go. Who's in town, Jase?
The miso soup.
That's
Of
it.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
So Kanye's wife is in town. She's a Melbourne girl. You know, she wears all those kooky, weird outfits when she's out and about with Kanye. I don't believe she was wearing one of those kooky, weird, half-naked outfits, but she was spotted dining with her parents here in Melbourne on
Where'd
the
she
weekend.
go? La Porchetta or
Yeah.
something?
Table for 3, please. Kanye's wife.
Yeah.
That'd get you a table.
Satori.
She went out for lunch with her mum and dad.
Oh, very nice.
Do you think that they get in her ear and say, love, you got to dress better than that?
No, I reckon Dad would be going.
reckon they love
when
it?
are we going to meet the boy?
Yeah.
When are you bringing him
Do you
out?
reckon they've met?
No.
She
Do
was
you
at Mario's. That place has been there forever and a day
Mario's?
in Fitzroy.
Do you,
Great.
It'll be old school
great
garlic
little-
bread.
Oh,
Be-
the best
it'll be
lasagna.
It'll be, I was about to say the log, but that's probably not the way to describe it.
the garlic bread log?
Yeah,
I
the
know
OG
one.
garlic
Yeah,
bread.
Yeah.
I don't think Mario's has changed its menu in 40 years.
And nor should it.
Yeah.
And
No,
you know
I
what
agree.
it'd have? A
Agree.
great tiramisu.
It would.
Great
The log
tiramisu.
can be very tasty, though.
Love the log.
Yeah. Hey, do you think Dad's proud?
Of Bianca. Probably, possibly.
My parents always said, as the mum and dad of the family, it's our job to get along with your partners. You guys don't have to get along with each, like your siblings'
mean,
partners, but we have to get
Yeah,
along
the
with all
parents
of you.
have to.
He's stuffed up a few times, though, hasn't he?
A couple.
Oh, he's gone rogue many
Like-
times.
You'd just be like, Bianca, come on.
Yeah.
Is he the right man for you?
Ever
There's,
since
there's
he
a nice
ruined-
tradie in the suburbs.
Exactly.
Do you
Yeah.
need someone that started their own church?
Ever since he ruined Taylor Swift's speech, I've been off him.
His
Yeah.
own church.
Yes, remember
That's
that, yeah.
right.
Sorry he couldn't come
Sunday
with me on the trip.
service.
He's
Sunday
doing Sunday
service it was
service.
called.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Is he still doing that?
I believe so. Maybe.
Is he still doing Yeezys? Are Yeezys still a thing?
No. Adidas
shoes.
got rid of them. They
Did they?
were trying to flog all the remaining pairs off. They broke
Oh.
contract.
So they're not worth much anymore.
No.
Oh.
Remember the feeding frenzy trying to get Yeezys back in the day?
Oh.
People would
Cool.
line up. Yeah.
When it broke news, I was getting my hair cut at a barber, and I'm like, I was reading it online. I was saying to him,
what news broke?
like about
That he
Adidas
invented
flogging off the shoes
Yeezys.
and stuff, and I'm like, look at these shoes. These are the ugliest things I've ever seen.
no, you've
and
told
my
me
barber
this.
looked at me through the at
Oh,
the mirror.
He was going to stab you with the scissors.
He looked down.
He
and
had them on.
Yeah. What are the chances? Like, honestly.
Oh, no.
You can't write that.
Oh, classic case of foot
He's
in
just
mouth.
a bit of a drop kick, though, isn't he?
Kanye. Oh, he's
Yeah.
a total drop kick.
Like,
Poor Kim. Is she dating some celebrity now? Who's Kim with? Or is Kimmy
I
single?
think she's
I
single.
can't keep up with
She
the
dumped Pete
Kardashians.
Davidson. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's the show. You got to watch it.
Hey, 13, 24, 10. We're not going to get Kanye. Kanye's missus spotted at the coffee club in Melbourne.
No, not at the coffee club. She was at Mario's.
Sorry,
which is like a
Mario's.
great Melbourne institution. Mario's on Fitzroy Street.
I always feel for
Used to be my
high-profile
little
people
local.
going out for dinner. I sit there going, I'm sure they want to eat more, but they know people are looking at them. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
Like when you
reckon
you saw
you'd be
Beyonce
so-
in that restaurant. Were you watching Beyonce
Of course,
when you
I
were
was
in
staring at her like a freak.
Yeah.
Didn't take me eyes off her.
What was she eating?
Oh, I don't know. It was years ago. But let's
Oh,
say
she's
spaghetti
ordered the
bolognese.
Benedict.
Oh, you reckon? It's like
Yeah.
you can't. order
Beyonce's
dessert.
not ordering a bolognese. That's a
No,
messy dish in a
that
restaurant.
is.
She'd be eating something, you know, where it's very like
Sushi.
something easy to eat. Yeah.
Sushi. Yeah.
Poke bowl.
Oh, yum.
Oh, you don't want to flick an umami when you're high profile like that.
But Kanye's West's wife, she's a Melbourne girl, Bianca. Shout out if you're listening. Morning.
Give us a call.
She is in Melbourne. She's been spotted in Melbourne, and we're asking people in Melbourne, have you dated a celebrity? Because it's quite a big name to drop
Is
to
she-
say, I'm dating Kanye West.
Is she pretty pops in the US? Popular?
I think so. I think people are fascinated by them.
Yeah.
Thanks for
But they got-
translating for Mum.
Remember they got in trouble for indecent exposure
That's
in
right.
Venice? They're not allowed back.
What did she get out?
It's what he got
Oh,
out.
what did he get out? He got it
He
out.
got his mini West out.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
All right,
was-
let's go to Altona. Emily, what celeb have you dated? Let's go big names.
I don't know if you really want to start off with me as a big
Yes,
name.
Emily.
Go on.
I had a Boost Juice date with Pablo from The Biggest Loser.
We are out of the gate strong. I might have to do a Google job here because Pablo is not
Hey,
coming
so
back.
hang on, you went on a date to Boost Juice. Was it pre or post Biggest Loser?
Good question.
Oh, yes.
I fell in love with him on the show, so
Oh.
the date was post.
Oh, it was a fan date.
And the Boost Juice was at Werribee Plaza.
Oh.
I've been there.
Like,
Pacific
just
Werribee
making
or
it-
whatever it's called.
Yeah, making it fully classy.
Yep.
And then we did have one more time where we may have caught up for some fun, and then that was it.
I've just looked at Pablo from The Biggest Loser. He had quite the transformation, Emily.
did.
Was he recognised at the big Boost Juice?
He actually was.
Oh.
Really awkward.
Emily, did he get the all berry buzz, or was he more a
Banana
rama?
No, I was the berry. He was like the orange.
Right.
He's not having the chocolate shake
Well, he
there.
couldn't have the sugar.
No.
You couldn't. I'd see if you went on The Biggest Loser afterwards, you would feel like people were judging you all the time
Yeah.
for what you ate.
They don't
if
do
you
the
were a
scales
celeb,
anymore, do they?
No,
The show, no.
that
does
show's
the
done.
Biggest Loser doesn't exist anymore?
No.
I think it's
Cancelled.
cancelled.
Gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it
I
was
don't
mean. They
think-
used to like dangle cakes over treadmills
Yeah.
and make people run.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was like, good on you guys. You've lost 30 kilos. Oh, what's that? Oh, we're rolling in an ice cream truck. Welcome to temptation. Now strip down and get on scales
In your undies.
so people at home on a Sunday night eating their dinner watching TV can laugh and mock you. Yeah, I don't know why
so
it's
much
not on
better
anymore.
about myself.
But didn't some of the contestants come out saying they'd had a great time? Like they'd loved it?
No.
Changed their lives? What about that terrible
Pablo
show?
said it changed his life. He now goes to Boost Juice and
There
gets
was
days.
also that awful show called The Swan. Do you remember
was that?
No.
The Swan was like finding people that they called ugly ducklings and turned them into swans and gave them glow-ups.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they had full glow-ups. Everything. Like from liposuction to new teeth to the whole shebang. And they walked through this door and were like, their family would not recognise them. Felt completely different.
Imagine being cast on that show. Congratulations, you're ugly enough for Series 2. All right, let's go to
So mean.
13 24 10 is our number to join us on the air. We are asking, have you dated a celebrity?
Okay, we've started high. Someone dated a contestant from The Biggest Loser. Catherine from Greensborough. Talk to us.
Hi.
Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning.
Did you
no,
or someone
I
you know?
didn't date this person, but
Oh.
it was like somebody I knew.
Yeah.
This was back in like 2005, so old school.
Mm.
And we were all in Vegas, and a friend of mine was a promoter at a nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we'd go, like, he'd put us on tables with like celebrities, like groups
Oh.
of girls.
Okay, biggest
so
name.
One time when we were there, he put us at Tiger Woods' table.
Oh, Tiger Woods.
Was this during his
Loved the ladies.
days?
Well, that was when it all came out, like I think a year later or something.
Oh.
Yeah,
But,
right.
like, one of the girls that was with us, she was like a friend of my friend. They met in college, and
Did they stop?
Did they
well,
play
they
around?
were really strict. Like, we weren't allowed to take photos, like nothing. Like, they were super quiet.
Yeah, it's called
They were
evidence.
really nerdy. Like, not a vibe, but free drink.
There you go.
And then we kind of like all parted ways. Like, a group of them went somewhere else.
You feel like she's been trading off this story for a while.
Yeah, keep
and
going.
she was telling us how she hooked up with Tiger Woods.
There
We're
you
like,
go. Tiger Woods.
You
That's
talk
a
shit.
Yeah.
Like, no one believed her.
Yeah, no.
Just say-
She's still
So
got it.
later, it
Yeah.
came out like she came clean.
Oh.
And, like,
Yeah, no way.
So she did. I mean, that's a step. That's a great story, and that is a step up from Pablo from The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
Don't
Tiger
worry.
Woods. Her friend slept
It's like
with Tiger
playing,
Woods.
it's like
Terrible
playing
story.
18 holes of golf.
Let's go to. It's too long, isn't it? She could have got out
Just
at
go
9
9
holes.
holes.
I needed a buggy for that story. Let's go to Tony on 13 24 10. Where was the drinks cart? All right, let's talk big celebrity names. Who have you
Go on,
hooked up with?
Tones.
Come on, Tony.
I actually went on a one and only date, and it ended up really good friends date with ASAP Rocky.
Oh,
ASAP Rocky.
how did you come to be going on a date with ASAP Rocky?
I was working at Culture King back in the day, literally all the time. And
Did he come in as a customer?
he did. He shut the whole place down for like 2 hours,
Yeah.
and he went and browsed with his little entourage.
Oh, he was doing
and-
an in-store.
Did he have a go of that claw machine where you can try and win the sneaker?
No.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
well,
right.
he
Was it a
missed-
good date, Tony? Was he a
It
gentleman?
was lovely. He was a really, really lovely man. He was very sweet, very
Is this him?
kind.
This is
Yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he go on to date Kendall Jenner or something?
Yes.
Yeah, your spit
But this
sisters
was
with the
even way before
Kardashians.
Kendall Jenner.
I don't know if she wants to be referred to as spit sisters. But
Yeah,
that's-
that's,
Well, she got in first.
That's cool.
so-
Okay, let's quickly wrap up. Jess in St Kilda, one last one. What celebrity have you dated?
So I met Jason Horn Francis on a night out.
From the Kangaroos. Now Port
Yeah.
Adelaide.
Oh.
Yes. So he was playing at North Melbourne at the time. I had just gone through my ex-boyfriend had broken up with me like that
What a
weekend.
jerk.
He was like the biggest Jason Horn Francis fan.
Oh,
Like,
you got him.
we were like to the point I was out one night with him. We saw
Did you take a photo and
Photo.
accidentally send it to him?
then a few weekends later, I met Jason Horn Francis at the Village Bell Hotel in St Kilda.
That's a hot
That's
spot, the
revenge.
Village Bell.
That is revenge right there. Good
Wow.
job, Jess. He loved him. Imagine your girlfriend dumping you and then like
Getting
dating,
a photo of her with like
dating
Mr.
a
Whipping.
hero.
Be like, you son of a. Oh, Clint, Lauren is absolutely devastated. Your news didn't go longer then because we have just had proof of life from her partner, Paul. He just
He just
FaceTimed.
FaceTimed me. He's
Oh.
in Monaco. He just said we're having a terrible time.
Well, how's he looking?
He looks terrible.
I burst out laughing because Lauren's on FaceTime on the other side of the desk and I can hear them all. And he's like, we're having a great time, blah, blah, blah. But I'm having a terrible time without you. Not even believable. I mean...
Devo.
He ain't coming home,
No.
Dale.
No. He's over there for the Grand Prix.
It's tax-free, though, there, so that could be good for both of you.
Yeah. Did you wake up and watch the race?
I didn't. Actually, I didn't. I feel bad that it was too late for me. It was 11 o'clock. Clint got up and watched
I watched most of it.
the Monaco Grand Prix.
Good news for
I woke
our-
up at 2.
Good news for our local boy, though.
Oscar Piastri.
Brighton's own.
What a lad. He started P2 and finished P2. I think they said it was the only time in the history of the Monaco Grand Prix
What is that
they've all
music?
finished. That's from Drive to Survive.
Oh, it is too.
Yes.
What are you playing?
Yeah, just getting everyone up and about for a Monday.
there it is.
Just doing a DJ set at 7 in the morning. Coming up next on the show, this is exciting.
We are talking to Oscar's beautiful mum, Nicole Piastri,
Oh, cool.
a proud mum.
Oh, she would be proud as punch this morning. She joins us after Dua Lipa right across Melbourne. This is Nova.
We are talking about the Monaco Grand Prix, the one
Beautiful
place in the world.
circuit.
The only other place I'd rather be than right here, right now, is the Monaco Grand Prix.
Come on. Speak freely.
What time
You'd
was it
rather
on?
be there.
I'd much rather be there. It was on at 11 o'clock last night, I think.
Yep.
The race started, and our homegrown boy, Oscar Piastri, started in P2, finished on the podium in second place.
First
This was
podium
him.
of the season.
Thanks to the whole team. It's been a great weekend all round, and nice to finally put a result on the board. I feel like we've been very strong for the last few weekends, but didn't really have the results to show for it. So nice to have a podium, and what better place?
He's a Melbourne boy on the world stage, and
How
I don't
good.
think there'd be a mum more proud than the lady joining us now. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
How proud are we this morning, Nicole?
Yeah, I'm pretty proud.
Been to bed or still up?
No, I'm up and doing the ironing.
Oh, Nicole. How do you...
I have slept, but only for a couple of hours.
Yeah, right.
How do you take us to your lounge room? How do you sort of watch the race? And are you nervous watching? What's it like?
Yeah, it depends. It kind of depends on the race and the timing. Yeah, there are some times where it'll be, if it's super late or super early in the morning, and then it'll be just me and the dogs.
Because Oscar's got 3 sisters. So does he do they get up in the middle of the night to cheer him on too, or
No.
it's just you? No.
Oh, it just can depend on what's going on. So last night we had a bit of a crowd
Oh, fun.
going on. We had, we had the
Champagne.
girls and a couple of some neighbours were there, and my partner. So
House party.
yeah, a little bit of a house party, but we're all very reserved
Is
and
it-
focused.
Is
and
it
a little bit nervous?
mixed? Is it mixed emotions because you're watching as mum and a supporter, but you're also watching as a mum not wanting him to get hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting kind of it is. I'm getting better at watching and trusting that he'll be okay. But right when I'm sort of at ease, and something like the smash that happened last night.
Yeah. When you see a big crash like that.
Yeah, that kind of rattles you a little bit, and then you think, oh. But Oscar typically stays out of trouble. He's quite cautious by nature, so I know he's at least not going to be. He's not going to kind of be the antagonist, I guess, most of the time.
Hey, Nicole, I saw you at the Melbourne Grand Prix at the start of the year. We watched a race together, and it's so, like, I was nervous for you watching it, but your family are just so gorgeous. You guys are just glued to the screen watching him go around, like beaming with pride. But seeing him on the podium last night, standing up there with his trophy, that's what you live for, right? That's what he lives for.
Yeah, he certainly does, and it's certainly it's very. I mean, he's been gone for a long time. He left at 14 to pursue this dream, but you just when they're so happy, he's so happy, and he just. I mean, not many people get to actually achieve their dreams. A dream come true to be on a podium in Monaco, or just be in a Formula One car. So
yeah.
Nicole,
So
when he comes back to Melbourne, How is he with you behind the wheel if you pick him up from the airport in the Tarago? Is he like,
Are
hey,
you a
Mum?
good driver?
Yeah.
No, he's not great.
I imagine he'd be a terrible backseat driver.
He is, yeah, but he'll be not so much in the city, but if we're going to our holiday house, I'll be driving along, and he's got the same car as I have he did have in the UK.
Right.
So he knows all the buttons. So I'll just be driving along, and he'll just push a button, like
Put it in turbo mode.
Yes, yeah.
Have you ever? Has he ever gone? Hey, Mum, can you take some points for me?
No. He's not here long enough. He's a very safe driver.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Nicole, I know your mum, Oscar's nan, when in the Australian Grand Prix, we were all talking about this afterwards. Does she deliver lamingtons to the team?
Really?
She cooks?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she definitely cooks. That started. Yeah, I mean she's just like your regular Aussie
Nan.
grandma, I guess, and she.
I'll tell you what, he wouldn't.
Oscar's favourite is Oscar loves lamingtons and rum balls. So last year for his first home Grand Prix, she made up a batch or two for the team.
For the McLaren
And then-
team.
Yeah.
Did they love them?
Oh my God, they loved them.
Yeah, but I've seen how old people make rum balls. It's a bit of a free pour. I don't think you want to be doing that
Might be
before a
over
bloody.
105.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, that guy trying to put the wheel on in the pits is all over the joint.
It's the kinder kids that you don't want making your rum balls.
Right, okay.
So where to next, Nicole? Are you going to get to a race soon? I mean, Monaco's done, second place. Might be a first place coming along soon, hopefully.
Yeah, but you can't pick them, right?
Nah.
So I can't really. So next, he goes to Canada next. No, and we haven't kind of penciled anything in at the moment.
Right.
So we kind of take it as it comes.
Yeah. Well, next year I'm not missing Monaco. My partner.
No, me either, Lauren.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get a yacht.
We'll be there.
Paul's on a boys' trip this year at the Monaco Grand Prix. So let's have a girls' trip next year.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm there.
On a yacht.
Don't worry, Clint. We'll go to the Gold Coast or something like that. It's very much
can't wait.
Southport and Monaco. If you squint, it's very similar.
We'll do the supercars.
Yeah.
Just
Go to the boat show.
Just quickly, Nicole, before we let you go, I'm sure he's a safe driver. What's he like in parking?
Oh, well, he's very good in parking, but when he was learning to drive, he used to get out of the car every time when he parked, and he would scrutinise, how well he'd done and rate
Perfect.
himself.
God.
Try and get it perfect.
Yeah.
Well, he's a
Yeah.
perfectionist.
He needs to use that little auto park button.
He does.
You know what I mean?
He does.
Let it do the job.
Hey, Nicole, congrats. You must be so
Thank you.
proud. I mean, the
I
whole
am.
country is. It was so good seeing him up there on the podium
Yeah,
last
good on
night.
him.
Yeah, is
Congratulations.
it weird hearing
Thanks, guys.
the whole country cheering for your son? That's cool, hey?
It's very surreal.
I'm sure it makes the three girls feel great about what they're doing.
No, he's got
Yeah.
three beautiful, beautiful sisters as well.
They can hold their own. Don't you worry about
I
that.
have no
exactly.
doubt. Hey, Nicole, congrats again to the
Thank
family
you.
and thanks for jumping on this morning.
You're welcome. Nice to talk to you guys.
See you
Thanks,
later, mate.
Nicole. Bye.
Get some sleep. It is just gone 24
Oh,
past
house party.
7. Bring it on, absolutely. Lozzie,
Yes, Jase.
29 minutes and counting till announcement time. Clint, 28 minutes and 45 seconds till
Makes me
announcement time.
nervous and angry as well.
I think I'm pulling out.
Well, I think it's too late.
I don't think it's too late.
No,
You
it
just
is.
said I've got 28 minutes.
I got a shirt printed. It's too late. All right, announcement coming up at 8 o'clock here on Nova. Very exciting about this. Before we get to that, though, let's find out what Melbourne's talking about.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Melbourne Whispers.
Are you sitting on a juicy rumour? Something going on around Melbourne?
A juicy, juicy rumour.
Because Melbourneians can't help it. They love to chat.
You
We
got
love
it.
a gossip.
Yep. And in return, I got free stuff to go. This is Melbourne Whispers. Let's go to the phones. We are heading to Tullamarine. Tullamarine.
Morning, Z.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We are good.
See,
All right.
you got a rumour for us?
What do you got?
I do.
What is
So
it?
I've got some juicy goss about Chadstone, the fashion capital, now also being the entertainment capital.
Yes.
There apparently there is a 15,000-seat entertainment complex being built like a concert hall.
Oh.
Where?
And
At the shopping centre?
not at the near, close
to
enough
it.
to the shopping centre to be connected, but like in the vicinity of Chadstone Shopping
Like near the
Centre.
So they can
hotel?
do concerts. Well, that would make sense with the hotel there.
Because they've got a big
Shopping
function.
centre concerts.
Well, they've got a big function room at Hotel Chadstone.
That hotel looks quite bougie.
I've stayed there a couple of times.
That screams. What?
What? You just let...
Were you in strife
Did
with
you
the
get
miso?
kicked out of home?
With the miso?
No. That wasn't the emergency
Oh, no.
accommodation.
Smiling through gritted teeth.
No.
No, I know where you go when you get kicked out of home.
Yeah, that's a much cheaper hotel.
It's not just...
No, we've done a couple of family staycations.
Oh,
there.
yeah. It's got a good pool too, right?
Well, the pool is great for the kids, and then you can walk and go to the movies and stuff.
Food
and
court's close.
Food courts are always close, Clint.
Oh, yeah.
So Z's saying
There's a
going to
meat
be
and wine co there as well.
Well, yes, it's going to be an entertainment mecca. That screams David Campbell, doesn't it? He'd play at a place like that.
And
you know,
Tim and
Anthony Kalia.
could do their
Yes.
duet show there.
When,
It'd be like a
when's
concert
this
hall.
due to be built?
Do you
I
know?
don't know the date. I don't know when it's due, but I know that it's coming, and
Okay.
it's a very, very strong source that I've heard it from.
Oh.
There you
So
Right.
go. As if Chadstone could get any bigger.
Oh, it's like it's city.
It's fun finding a park there. Let's go to the Thumb. Brady, our executive producer, always sitting on a good juicy rumour. What do you got?
This came from an anonymous caller, but apparently the Melbourne Aquarium are eyeing off a new site in the Docklands, which is going to be a lot bigger and it's going to be very expansive. All new tanks, new animals, the whole lot.
Wow.
What's happening to the old animals? What, they're just leaving them at the current aquarium?
Have you ever seen...
Well, I'll just go there.
Have you
The
ever
door will
seen
be
how they
unlocked.
transport, like, whales and things? Maybe not whales.
It's not SeaWorld in
Like,
the 90s.
no, I haven't
they
seen
put them
that.
in, like, water trucks.
Well, they're not going to put them on a bus.
It's really bizarre to watch these. They're like tanks on a truck.
Yes.
With animals
All right,
flapping
Nemo,
around.
jump on the tram.
Maybe not whales. It'd be a big truck if it was a whale. But the things
How
like the
else? Just-
dugongs and
How
so
else
forth.
do you
Dugongs?
think they were going
Is
to
there?
transport them?
I don't know. I've just never thought about it. I think I just thought they were born there.
Yeah, right.
Like in a breeding program.
So new animals, you
Like
say?
sharks in a tank on a
Yes.
truck.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mate, how's this?
right?
When they were building Shark Bay at SeaWorld on the Gold
The
The
Nara
Coast,
Nara
Resort.
Resort.
I was staying at the Nara Resort, and we were
Monorail.
getting the monorail
Monorail.
to the resort, and they were like, if you look down to your left now, we're building Shark Bay, but some of the residents have already arrived early, so we've got them in the swimming pools. And you know, SeaWorld used to have like an aquatic park
No,
there.
they didn't put sharks in the hotel pool.
Swear to God.
And you could swim in it.
No. No, they closed the pool to the public.
You'd be filthy. Going to the SeaWorld Nara Resort, you can't even have a swim because
'Cause of the
Jaws
sharks.
is down there.
I have been waiting behind this great white to use the water slide for a number of hours.
Did they go down the slides? The sharks down the water slides.
And you can swim with them, honestly.
Well, you can swim with them at the aquarium.
Oh, yeah, but they're stoned off their head. Those
Are
sharks
they?
are just bumping into the glass.
I like the
that.
dugongs in there. I think that's.
I don't know if there's dugongs.
No, there's no dugongs.
Oh,
I think they're native to. Actually, our marine animal expert will tell us. The dugong. Is there dugongs
Is there a
in the
dugong at
aquarium?
the
I think they're
Melbourne
just
Aquarium?
fat
Brody?
dolphins, isn't it?
No dugongs at the Melbourne Aquarium.
Is there
Are you
dolphins?
No dolphins.
Yeah, right.
they're sharks.
Yeah,
But maybe when they move to a bigger location, there'll be more room for the
Yes.
dugongs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Altona. Paul, welcome to Melbourne Whispers. Wheels are off. What rumour have you heard?
Hello, JLC. I'm hearing you guys are putting a lot of money on the line and disappearing.
Oh.
Would this be in relation to a potential 8 o'clock announcement?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Where would you hear such a far-fetched rumour?
He's seen the Instagrams.
Are there
Who tipped him
dugongs
off?
involved?
Are there dugongs?
No comment on that rumour. More.
Stay tuned till 8 o'clock.
Yep, stay tuned 8 o'clock. Just, how did you think they were moving the animals?
I guess I just never really thought about it.
Right.
But then I'm sure I saw a video somewhere of these big creatures in the tank on the truck.
This is the gal who thought there was a swimming pool on the A380.
That's right. Yeah.
That's unfair. That was April Fool's Day.
But you believed it.
Sorry, Uber for dugong?
D-U-G-O-N-G.
Just
That's
gone.
unfair. That was a very good April Fool's joke that the Emirates put up.
Big announcement coming up in...
Minutes.
Yeah, just over 13 minutes' time.
Did you guys see the Nicki Minaj saga over the weekend?
It's quite a palaver.
No,
she was-
take me back to the
Okay,
beginning.
let me take you to Amsterdam, not to the red light district. But there are certain things that are legal in Amsterdam that are not legal in other parts of the world.
Oh, we're catching up.
Go there, have a good time,
Yep.
but you have to leave it there. You can't take it with you. Anyway, Nicki Minaj boarded her plane to get back to the UK because she had a sold-out show. And as the crowds were lining up in the UK to go and see Nicki Minaj inside the concert, she was being arrested and live streaming it. She was
Hang on,
filming
hang on.
the whole thing.
They found the stuff.
What's that flight time?
Oh, it'd be an hour?
Because
Not
she's cutting
far.
it fine for the
An
concert.
hour, an hour and a
anyway.
half?
Yeah,
right.
she just rolls straight in. But she was being arrested. And what were they saying inside the stadium?
Oh, they're like, Nikki is not far away. There has been an incident, but she's not far away. And then the tone changed because video emerged
Because
of
she was
her.
live streaming.
She was live streaming her
In
own
the-
arrest.
in the divvy
Where
bag.
am I going? I have no idea where I'm going.
Go to the police station.
How I'm under arrest?
Yes.
But under arrest for what?
Stop filming now.
The lawyer, but you just step in the car, then it will go as fast as possible.
Was she trying to leave Amsterdam with some souvenirs?
Soft drugs, they called it, which I think it was pre-rolled marijuana,
Not a brownie.
cigarettes,
Oh.
or joints, as the kids call them.
Can you sound any older than what
Not
you
kids.
did just then?
Sorry, what are they called? Soft drugs. What are they, Lauren? They're called.
Joints.
Yes.
She had a couple of joints that she said were her security guards. He took the fall for her in the end.
Oh, wow.
But she couldn't.
Throw 'em
She
under
couldn't
the
get on
bus.
the plane, and she couldn't go to the concert. And they just kept saying, "She's coming, she's coming." But the crowd were like, "Well, no, she's not, because she's in jail."
This silly question. If she didn't take them on the plane and smoked them at the airport, technically 'cause she's still in
I
Amsterdam,
think she
would that be all
tried.
right?
I think it was like she was
What, in-
trying to smuggle them out.
In one of those little smoking lounges.
Yeah, won't be a sec. I'm just going to take my, what are the cool kids called again?
Pre-rolled cigarettes.
To the smoking lounge, and I'll be back.
PRCs.
And I'll be back in a second. Have you done Amsterdam?
Oh, jeez. I thought you. I've done Amsterdam a couple of times, Jase.
I've done Amsterdam.
I hear it's like a menu at the cafe.
There's a few selections. Not
Like you
many,
got your
but a few.
frappuccinos,
Yeah.
and then you got your brownies,
Yeah.
and then you got your PRCs.
There's many
PRCs.
things you can order in Amsterdam.
Really?
The red
Like
light
what?
district is a hoot.
Oh, what can you order there?
Whatever you like.
What? So you walk down a street?
Yeah, and all the girls are in the windows.
You're right.
Yeah, and you see people popping in and popping back out.
And then, like, if someone goes in,
and the
do
girls
they
get out of the window. Yeah,
they shut the Venetian blinds
Yeah.
and
Are they Venetians?
yeah.
Huh?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't, there's all kinds of blinds.
I don't know.
I just went New Zealander for a minute.
You've been spectating,
I
bro.
don't know.
I don't know.
But I've been there, but I didn't go inside.
Oh, no one ever
I
goes
didn't,
inside.
but I know some people do. And they go and you watch them.
I had a friend of mine.
Hang on. You
Oh, yeah.
sound like you're guilty.
I
The
didn't.
way you're like, I don't know.
I didn't hire for the hour. No, I didn't. But I did walk the streets with my friends.
Oh,
Not working, just holiday.
a working holiday.
Are you pulling a shift over there? Hope you're on the right
I
visa.
wasn't. I wouldn't get much business. I don't think I'd be closing the Venetian blinds in my shop.
Well, that's why you were walking. You were looking for the customers rather than them coming to you.
Yeah, it's an interesting place, Amsterdam. Great fun. It's a hoot over there.
It's like watching a live episode of Travel Guide.
Gosh, should we go? We must go.
We must go. Let's do it. $5,000 up for grabs. Alison, a fellow Pies supporter, joining us on the air.
Morning, Alison.
I'd love to say nice little win on Friday night, but another bloody draw, Al.
I think I'll take it. I'm not having a problem with the draw. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alison, get it.
2 points in the bank.
I'm greedy.
Oh, yeah.
Move on, Jase.
Better than
Okay.
none. All right, Alison. The Pies didn't get a win, but let's see if we can get you a win today. I got 3 questions here: a $5,000 question, which is tricky, a medium question for $500, or an easy question for $50. What are you thinking this morning?
I think I'm going to go the 5,000, please.
Okay.
Oh!
$5,000.
Now, we'll point out, 5K question can be hard.
Okay.
Don't freak out, but you do only have 3 seconds. So if you don't know it off the top of your head, I would suggest taking a guess.
Have a guess.
Okay. Cool. I will.
All right.
Okay,
Now,
Alison, let's do it.
what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a primary school teacher.
A primary school teacher.
Oh,
Shout out to Holy Spirit.
Shout
out to Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
You might
Amen.
know this then.
Amen. All right, here we go.
All right, Alison.
What they say, right?
For $5,000.
Here we go.
Alison. What animal's milk is pink?
Oh.
3, 2.
Hippo.
Done.
She's done it!
She's got it!
$5,000, Alison. Correct.
$5,000.
Hippos have pink milk.
How the hell did
How
you
did
get
you
that?
know that?
I was just thinking it was a big mouth and just thinking, oh my God, that's all I could see in my head when you asked me. Oh no, hang on a minute. It's because I'm a teacher and I know stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's because
You
you're
know
a teacher
stuff.
and you know stuff. When
Oh
you
my God, I
said
am dying.
when you said you're a teacher, I looked at our executive producer and I reckon she'll know this, and he goes, absolutely not.
I
don't-
didn't know this. In all honesty,
you
I
just
didn't
had
know
a
this
vision.
so much.
Hippos have pink milk.
Hippos have pink milk.
Alison, $5,000.
That's amazing. And that
Thank
was
you so much, guys.
that's a
Thank you
guess.
so much.
What
Oh
a
my
guess.
God. Love the show. Love you guys.
Oh, now you roll that out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
We'll hear all that after you give him
I always
5K.
love you. Stop it. Stop
Oh, thanks, Alison.
that's
hey,
better
mate.
than a draw.
Yeah, look,
Congratulations.
jokes aside, cost of living, everything's so bloody expensive at the moment. I'm hoping that's going to come in handy.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. Got 3 kids in school, so yes, please. Yes.
Oh, well.
Yes, $5,000 will go a long way. Alison, congratulations. What a way to
Appreciate
start
it, guys.
the
Thank you.
week.
No
Yeah,
worries.
you started it off okay. Thanks,
How
guys.
good's Alison? Alison, tell us again. Tell Melbourne again. What colour is a hippopotamus's milk?
It's totally pink.
It
Yeah.
is totally pink. You are correct.
Margie's
girl.
in the staff room
Yeah.
today.
Amen to that.
Have a great day, Alison.
Alison,
Thanks, guys.
$5,000. Congratulations. Another 5K winner here on Nova every day, 8 o'clock. We give you a chance to win $5,000 just for answering one simple question.
I love the $5,000
Same.
question.
Bloody hell.
Keep
Would
them
you guys
coming.
have known that? Did you guys know that?
No,
Me
not a
either.
chance. Hey, guys, it has just gone 8:03.
Come on, let's do it. We've been saying all morning we've got an announcement at 8.
No turning back.
Now?
It's 8:03. Come on.
Next. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday, and it is a sparkler.
Isn't it beautiful out there, Jase?
Beautiful day.
Good day
across
for an
Melbourne.
announcement.
Great day for a family meeting, Loz.
Great day for a family meeting.
In the past on this show, you could say family meetings have been about
Oh, yeah.
saying
They went downhill there, didn't they?
They really did. They're about saying goodbye to things. This one is a little different.
I wonder what people think we're announcing. I'd love to know.
What are the theories?
What do you think?
Oh, I think a couple of people have guessed it.
I've had a few DM slides.
Oh, yeah?
Now, you know when we hit go on this, there's no turning back.
I know.
Yeah, you know that, guys.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Something has changed.
It's a game played throughout the world.
Something is not the same.
A game we all played as a child.
Come out, wherever you are.
But this game is worth $250,000.
I'm gonna find you.
Hide and seek is a classic game with simple rules.
No matter where you
You just need 2 or more players and an area with lots of places to hide.
never stop looking.
Players conceal themselves in the environment to be found by 1 or more seekers.
Whether high or low.
Seekers who find the hiders will become rich.
I'm gonna find you.
Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek is coming. Jase and Lauren will be hidden somewhere in Melbourne. They could be in your suburb, in your street. Maybe they're right under your nose. The faster you find them, the more cash you win.
Hide and seek. Hide and hide and hide and seek.
Nova's $250,000 hide and seek. The search for Jason DeLauren starts soon, Melbourne.
Wowie.
$250,000 on our head.
$250,000.
Crazy.
Loz,
Uh-oh.
we're going to be living together.
Uh-oh. No! Find us quickly, Melbourne.
So here's the go.
We're going into hiding.
Yeah. Not yet. Not this
Not
week.
today.
Not today. Not this week. So
Not
you've still
today.
got time to, get a little group together. Start planning.
Get the butcher's paper out.
You got it. When we start, we will offload clues on air on Nova. You can
Yeah.
watch Nova socials for clues on where we could be. Anywhere in we could be hidden.
This is huge.
Well,
Two-
anywhere that you can hear
250K.
this radio show, we could be hiding.
Yeah. And when we start, we're going to be hidden in this location. We'll be doing the radio show from there. We won't be leaving.
No, we will not.
We will be living in this location
Until we
together.
are found.
together.
Wow.
I love playing Uno. I'll probably sit up all night playing Uno. You'll play with me, right?
Oh, my God. You're already annoying me.
Have fun.
How long? Are you not coming? Are you not coming?
He has his Channel 9 little offside job.
Clint!
It's just you
As
and
I
me.
say, have fun with him.
Just me and Chase without you. Without the middle child. Oh, no.
250K is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$250,000.
If you have any questions about the game, 13 24 10 is
wants
our
to
number.
play?
If you want to join us on the air. But yeah, I'd suggest getting a little group together.
Oh, gosh, I'm so bad at keeping secrets.
That's
you have
why
to keep the secret.
That's why I've told you a fake location.
I've got an
Just gonna
idea of
hood her
where
and-
we're going to be.
We are not in the GYG drive-through. I know you fell for that straight away, but we are not going
I
to be
was
there.
trying to hide at Crown Towers.
Look, I will say we're not going to be in a house, we're not going to be in a school, and we're not going to be in a hospital.
No,
Everything else, though, is open slather.
is a possibility.
And this has been
Everything
a
else.
closely guarded secret. So much so, I've been excluded from meetings.
Oh, my God.
I've been despising you two.
The meetings around here, it's been like in the situation room. We've used code words.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in any of those meetings.
To be fair, you don't know what's going on in any meeting.
It's true.
So
I don't listen.
$250,000. It's Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek.
Uh-huh.
Basically, we will be hidden somewhere. We will offload clues. The first person to find where we are, knock on the door and say, Jason Lauren, come out, wherever you are, will win $250K.
So, we've played this game before in the past, but not like this.
No. Not like
This is just on heat.
Yes.
This is different.
Bigger, better.
How are you feeling, Jace?
Nervous.
I'm nervous too.
Yeah.
I'm nervous for many reasons.
It's $250,000. As much as I want someone to win it, I definitely don't want to be found straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but the sooner we're found, the sooner I get out of there and I don't have to hang with you.
Yeah, I
So-
suppose there is a positive side.
We will be sleeping, we will be working, we will be dining
We
together.
take everything in with us, so that way we don't have to leave the location. It is.
We never leave until
it
we're
is
found.
a huge amount of back end work. We have a huge team
We
working
could be
on
in
it.
there for weeks.
It's $250K. We will stay hidden and we will keep broadcasting from this location until we are found.
What do you think, Melbourne?
It's going to start very soon, 13 24 10. If you
wants to
have
play with us?
any questions,
Let's go.
Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek
This is going to be fun.
for $250,000, $250,000 up for grabs, only on Nova 100. Good morning.
Hide and seek. Hide and hide and hide and seek.
Nova's $250,000 hide and seek. The search for Jason DeLauren starts soon, Melbourne.
Good morning, everyone. 21 past 8. The news is out. We are about to embark on Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek,
We are.
worth $250,000.
250,000 buckaroonies is on our head, Jase.
We will be hidden somewhere in Melbourne. It will not be a school, it will not be a hospital, and it will not be a house.
Mm-hmm.
So forget the idea that, we're going to get an Airbnb and just hide in a
Oh,
house.
that would be nice.
Absolutely.
A mansion with a
Nice
pool.
little spa.
Yes.
I would not be getting in the spa with Chase.
You know what? We'll get one
Is
of
there a
those.
spa? Maybe there is a spa where we're going.
Maybe. Maybe not. So
Maybe.
have a think about it. As you're driving around your suburb today, just keep your eyes out. Look around. Oh, would that be a good hiding spot? Could we be hidden there? Because we're going to be moving to this location. We'll
We
be
are.
broadcasting live from there. We'll
Yep.
take everything in with us.
And the first person to find us, to knock on the door and say, Jason Lauren, come out, wherever you are, could be $250,000 richer.
I'll tell you what, the amount of work that goes into this, even the plans to get us to the location,
Yeah.
are unbelievable. It feels very...
Don't stop talking.
I'm
scared you're going to ruin something.
This is what you do.
Yeah, I
This
panic
is your
now.
process.
This is my
I've
process.
got questions as well.
Okay, well, 13 24 10 is our number. Let's go to Clint from South Melbourne. Morning, Clint.
Good morning, Jace. Good morning, Lauren.
Long
Good
time
morning,
listener,
Clint.
first time caller.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite?
Don't do that to me.
We know
do
it's
that
me
to
anyway. It's a
Now, I'm just a
silly
little...
question.
I won't be able to play this game, but I want to know, will you just be upping and leaving me by myself
At some point,
at
yes.
some point?
Yes. The game will not start
From
yet.
when?
Well, I've been ripped off because I thought you were coming.
That's how I got
And
her
now
to
I'm
commit to it.
That's how I agreed to it. Now it's just me and Jason and filthy. Come on, Clint.
Sometimes we don't get what we want, Lauren. So the game's not going to start this week. It will start soon. Okay? And yes, we will disappear and then we'll pop up in a location and you find us, you win the money. Let's
All
go to the
right, there are
phones.
many calls coming through with questions now. Jace, don't ruin anything.
Okay, I won't say a word.
Mariam, good morning.
Morning. How are you guys?
We're good.
You excited for hide and seek?
I am so excited, but I'm also so shocked. Like, how are your families okay with you guys being away till the time someone finds you?
That's right. I will be away from my kids. So if someone knocks on the door an hour in, I'll probably give you $5,000 out of my own pocket. Say, can you come back in a week?
Let me stay here, please. Yeah, I'm not. Paul's very happy for me to be out of the house, actually. He's hoping we don't get found for a month.
Imagine that. Imagine if we were together for a month.
No, I can't imagine that.
I'll go hang out with Paul. Have a
Yeah,
few-
be bachelor pad house parties.
Boys.
Let's go to Sammy J. Sammy, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Question?
I'm just a bit confused. If you're not going to be in a house, school, or hospital, are you going to be in a combi van?
That's a very specific sort of...
It is a imagine you and I in a combi van for a month.
You know what? I know we're not supposed to say yay or nay to anything,
Well, it could be something like that.
but I'm... What are you doing?
This is why I can't be trusted.
Why would you say that? Why would
You know what you should do?
Wait,
You should-
hang on. 2 seconds ago.
I said
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I
Flash
said-
forward. We can be in something like that.
Well, I said we shouldn't actually answer questions. 'cause
That's
I'll put
exactly
my
what you
foot
said to
in
me
it.
off the air. And then
I
what
know.
did you just say then?
Nothing. I didn't.
We
Move
could
on to
be.
the next
We could be
question.
in something
Well,
like
we
that.
could be anywhere.
You should be in one of those juicy rentals.
You know
Maybe we will be a wicked camper.
what? I didn't want to do this, but I'm bringing a gag.
That sounds kinky, and I'm not into it.
Let's go to Emily in Hampton.
Emily, good morning.
Brody, get me the gag.
Hi, how you going?
Oh, good,
I'm
Emily.
good.
What's your question?
What happens if you're stuck somewhere for weeks? Do you have bathrooms? Do you have showers? Are you guys just going to stink? Like,
Have you heard of the KFC wet wipe?
Don't. This is taking me back to school camp days. We had to dig a hole.
What?
Hmm?
Okay.
To make damper. We...
No, you wouldn't want to make
It's very damp.
This one's... No, stop.
We're going to cook together.
Yes.
We're going to...
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Okay. All right.
Let's just say that's why there's so much work's gone into this, because we might have to... let's just say there are facilities.
Well, there's going to have to be. I can't hold
whether
on.
we bring them with us or whether they're a part of the location we are hiding.
Yeah.
All
Good.
right.
That's a good answer.
Thank you. That's how
give
you do
anything
it.
away.
No.
Luke from Kilmore, good morning.
Guys, how's it going?
We're good.
We're good.
How are you, Loki?
Have you got a
Yeah,
way
I'm
to
all
win?
right. I've got a way to win. Can we kidnap Clint and interrogate him?
We can kidnap
And
Clint.
hopefully he gives up the...
Mate,
location.
The problem is Clint doesn't know where
I've got
we are.
nothing to tell,
but
brother.
you could kidnap him. Knock yourself out.
Honestly, hand on heart, I do not know any details. I have been left out of all these conversations.
Also, I would like to clarify, we will not pay a ransom.
No.
No, not for
Oh, so
Clint.
not even the Nova bosses. Like, oh, we need Clint. Where's Clint?
No,
okay,
no.
here's a ransom.
Yeah, no. Sorry, no offence, Clint.
Okay.
It's it's like
feel
in
really
the States
left
they
out
say
now.
we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
our rule on this
Okay.
show.
All right.
We said that day one. If one of us gets taken hostage,
Yeah.
toodles.
No, just Clint.
Oh, they'd pay for us. All right.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, but I'm also so nervous because how am I going to...
You didn't
Don't,
answer.
if anyone sees me, Don't ask me any
great.
questions
Yeah,
in the
awesome.
street.
Well, you didn't answer any of those questions.
No, 'cause
I'm
I
so
panicked.
curious.
You know the problem. I'll be down at
I
bloody...
did, and he said
Oh,
he
you
was going to
did
gag
too.
me.
I'll be down at Hampton RSL and someone will be like, hey, for a schooner, would you...
Oh, yeah.
You know. And a few in, I might be like, all right, I'll give you a clue. I'm joking, I won't.
When are we going in?
That's what I tried to ask.
It's not today. I'm not prepared. Not prepared today. I'm not ready for it today.
All right.
It's not today, Melbourne.
Is it today?
It's not today.
We need that. We're going to need that gag.
Oh, righto. That's 2 against 1, is it? I'm glad you're not coming in.
No, I'm playing the
I
Melbourne.
nearly just...
Did you just almost say?
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you're not coming in the combi van with us. I've said too much.
This game's going to be hard.
All right, so...
But it's going to be fun.
It's going to be so much
fun.
Get the kids involved. Make sure you listen to Nova. We're going to be offloading clues. Follow all the Nova social channels in our show. Jason Lauren on socials. We'll upload clues there as well. $250,000. Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek is on. Cost of living is through the roof at the moment. It is
hectic.
Everywhere I go, people are talking about it.
Yeah.
Like everything is just adding up.
Yeah.
So much more expensive.
Just no relief inside.
No,
either.
no. So
Isn't
you need
there?
Well, I mean, July 1, you'll get a tax cut. So that's something.
I don't even know what month it is. I just had to look at the calendar.
We're
May.
winter is coming.
We're nearly at the end of the financial year.
I'm going to save you a bit of coin this morning, especially if you're a parent. Schools, whether it's fees or whether it's, hey, we need a donation for this, we need a donation for that, school uniforms, all that, it adds up.
It's expensive, isn't it, kids?
One part of the year
I've got
that can be
dogs
quite...
and they're expensive.
Yeah.
Kids are
Well,
next
one part
level.
of the year it can be quite pricey. In the school calendar is school photos.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Because then you have to pay for the pack. What do you want? Do you just want the class photo? Do
Oh,
you just
yep,
want the
no.
headshot? My mum used to get the headshot in all the different sizes. And I'd be like, what are you going to do with all those
Yeah,
miniature
she wants
photos
one for her
of me?
wallet. She wants one for her photo frame on her bedside table.
Throw in
And
the,
Nana needs one too.
Nana always got one.
Throw in the USB in case you want to put it on socials.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want the
no, we
digital
didn't have
copy.
USBs in my
Yeah,
day.
Yeah, so things are quite pricey. Lou and I were sitting there going, because they send out the flyer going, do you want the photos? And we were like, look, you know what, do we really need them this year?
They haven't changed that much,
Oh,
kids.
you have to.
Like, we've got the family album each year. You flick through, there they are. To be honest.
Do they still sit in that silly little van? You know, you get your individual one.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
van.
So anyway, we're just looking at the flyer. It came home and we're like, no, we're going to say no this year.
Oh.
And we opted for no. They didn't take no as an answer.
Why? What do you mean you
What,
opted
so-
for no?
So
you
what-
didn't want photos of your kids. What do you mean? You said
They're
no.
in front of us every day.
Surely
I
you
don't
just
need to
say
look at a photo
yes.
of them. I see them.
Surely you just say yes. You're
No.
good for it.
No, mate.
You're good for
You've
it.
got to save coin where you can.
How much? What are they asking?
Don't know.
Tell him it's
They're dreaming. Don't worry. It's worked in my favour. Because they sent us a sample.
What do you mean?
Has it got like a
Well, when
Like
the-
they're,
when
trying
the-
to, they're
when
like,
the-
okay, these guys have said no, let's try and do the sales pitch.
That's right. When the sample arrived, Lou and I are like, you know what? This is good enough for
Give
us.
us a look.
Does it have... Hang on.
It's got watermarks right across his face. He looks like Dustin Martin with tattoos.
Oh my God. Hey, that's that's Hudson.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a picture of Jase's son, Huddy.
So
and
if
that,
you-
look how cute he looks. How could you not buy that? I want one.
I don't need to. I've got that
Put
one
one in
now.
a frame in our office, please.
We printed off the sample and we put it on the fridge.
Yeah.
You tied us.
It's just got
It
watermarks.
looks like he's got writing all over his... Well, he
Got
does have
Felix
writing.
as well. Don't worry, we didn't cheap out. We got the free sample.
Oh,
off
no. Felix looks like Boy George. The stars are over his eyes. Look at the makeup. It looks like he's got
no,
makeup.
no. He looks like Kiss.
Yeah. Look at the makeup on his eyes. Oh, you can't do that.
I think it's,
He's
I
got a
think this
big
is
arrow
genius.
through his head.
This is genius, Jay.
Thank you, Clint.
No.
So it's going in a frame?
Yes.
Oh, no, that looks terrible. That
So-
looks like he's got face paint.
When you get sent to school holidays,
Look how cute he is.
opt for no and they will send you a sample.
He's in the van.
If you are happy to deal with the watermark logo over their face.
Because when you
They've
open
never
the...
upgraded the background, have they?
They
That's
really
the same
haven't.
background I had. Remember I showed you mine?
Yes.
You told me I look like Roberta Williams. You took a photo.
Did I say that?
You said, oh my God, you look like Roberta Williams.
That sounds like something I would say.
Gorgeous.
Because when you're flicking through the photo album in a few years' time, you can say, and this is when we had the credit crunch.
News is out. We have $250,000 on our head.
Yes, if you missed it earlier, we did announce that we are going into hide and seek.
We are about to play Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek. Lauren and I will be hidden somewhere in Melbourne. It will not be a house, it will not be a hospital, and it won't be a school.
And say no more.
Everywhere else
It will
is
be
on the
somewhere.
table.
Good
Somewhere.
luck, guys.
That's all I'm saying.
First person to find us wins the money. It is that easy, and the game will begin
soon.
Yeah, not yet.
Not today. Definitely not today because
No.
I'm not organised.
In fact, not this week. I will say not this week. All right.
Definitely not this week.
So that way it gives you time to start, getting a little
Packing.
hunting crew together, get ready to
I
listen.
thought you were giving me time.
No, not
get
you.
packing.
You don't. No.
A hunting crew?
Yeah. Like work as a
Let's
team.
go on a hunt.
Yeah, absolutely. Work as a team.
Should we drop a clue?
No,
calm down.
Not yet? Okay.
Jesus.
I'm just a bit
doing?
excited.
What are you doing?
Okay, not yet. I won't give them
You
a clue
silly
yet.
woman.
Maybe that was the clue.
Honestly, we should
Maybe
have-
I've already dropped the clue.
We haven't. We haven't dropped a clue.
I might. Maybe I have.
You haven't.
How do you know? You don't listen to me anyway.
She could have dropped a clue.
Okay.
You're
All
about,
right,
you're
I'm gonna
about to
stop
say,
talking.
You're about to say, I haven't.
You might as well drop a pin.
Should I drop a clue?
I'll tell you what, I will be
Or our boss is panicking that I'm going to drop a clue.
blown away if we last an hour with you. Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek is
I
coming.
won't tell anyone.
You know what? She's running on half speed today because Mum was up last night, pacing around the house.
I couldn't sleep.
The
because
Grand Prix was on.
The Grand Prix, the Monaco Grand Prix, bucket list. It's a dream. I've always wanted to go, but I didn't go. My partner is there.
It's a bucket list. I'd love to go, but I couldn't go.
But I couldn't go because I'm stuck here with these two lunatics. And Paul called me at 3 o'clock in the morning to give me an update.
Well, big day for a local boy.
Oscar Piastri
Number 2.
on the podium, baby.
His mum joins us next on Nova 100. Guys, let's head to Monaco.
Monaco.
Huge night last night.
Oh, the Monaco Grand Prix. It's like the most iconic of all the Formula One
Picturesque.
races. I've always wanted to go, and my fiance Paul is there at the moment.
Yeah.
And he said to me, called yesterday, and he was like, it's once in a lifetime, babe. Once in a lifetime. And I'm like, well, no, can we make it twice in a lifetime so I can go once too?
Have you told Clint what you woke up to at 3 o'clock this morning?
I'm tired.
This
What
is great.
happened?
So he's there.
He's on a boys' trip. Lads.
Quiet trip.
Luxury boat with some
On a
big
yacht.
names. He's over there with Maddie Damon.
Maddie Damon, they're there together, and they decided at 3:30 this morning
This is great.
that Paul was going to FaceTime me, who was in the pitch black, sound asleep in Melbourne, and Matt was going to FaceTime his wife in New York, and then make us talk to each
merge
other.
the calls.
No, just on speakerphone, and they were in the conversation. And I was like, I could just call Lucy if I wanted to talk to Lucy at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I was sleeping.
Anybody else
So
would
did
be
you
happy
miss
to
the
receive
call or
it.
did you take it?
No, I took it.
And what do you talk about?
18 minutes. It was
18 minutes?
Yeah, no, I was looking at it before. It was 18. Yep, 18 minutes. I sat on the phone to them, and then they were like, "I think Lozzie's gone." I was like, "I'm still here." I was lying in the pitch black in my bed, just with it on speakerphone.
Did he Jason Bourne you? Don't hang up that phone. He should have done the
They
voice.
were having a wow at
That
the time,
bad
though.
boy would have gone straight through the keeper with me. Just let it go.
Really?
I thought that maybe there was a situation. I was excited that he'd called me on a boys' trip. I was like, "Oh, juicy! Something juicy's happened." He just wanted to wake me up.
Something exciting happened for our local lad, though.
How much Grand Prix do you think the boys watched on their boys' trip?
I don't
you
think
think
they
they know
knew the
who
race
won?
was on.
Can they see? Can they see?
Yeah, you can see the track
you
from the
can,
boat.
From
Yeah,
the
yeah,
boat.
yeah.
Well, no,
and
no,
there's
no.
big screens all around too.
If you're watching the race, they would see the track
Oh,
from the
of
boat.
course.
Yeah.
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 Of
Did you hear the
course.
cars in the background when they rang?
No, it was like
Surprisingly,
10
no.
o'clock at night over there. I wonder if they're still going.
What did
Should
you
we
hear
try
in the
them?
background?
Don't answer that. That's entrapment. But yes,
Anyway, big night at the Monaco Grand Prix. Very proud of our Melbourne boy, Oscar Piastri, who started in P2, finished in P2. It was one of the only Grand Prix where they finished in the same positions they started.
Oh, yeah.
Very tricky course to
He
overtake
started
on.
from the front row.
you
Very
reckon
tricky.
we were proud. Someone we spoke to a little bit
Yeah.
earlier was a lot more proud than us.
is a
Beautiful
Nova
Nicole
exclusive.
Piastri, Oscar's gorgeous mum who lives here in Melbourne with his 3 sisters. He's obviously off travelling the world. We spoke to her earlier. Your family are just so gorgeous. You guys are just glued to the screen watching him go around, like
Yeah.
beaming with pride. But seeing him on the podium last night, standing up there with his trophy, that's what you live for, right? That's what he lives for.
I mean, he's been gone for a long time. He left at 14
Yeah.
to pursue this dream, but when they're so happy, he's so happy, and he's just, he just. I mean, not many people get to actually achieve their their dreams. A dream come true to be on a podium in Monaco or just be in a Formula One car. So
Yeah. Amazing.
Did you see, and not the crash, I'm not talking about on lap one, but there was a boat crash at the
boating
marina.
mishap. What happened?
I know. I saw the headline and I was like, Jesus, if this is Paul and his stupid mates. But it wasn't.
taking a boat
It wasn't
for a
him.
moon.
Someone took it. It looked like a tender, one of the smaller boats.
My dad always said, if you want some entertainment, grab a six-pack and sit down at the boat ramp and just watch idiots trying to put boats on and
Well,
off their
these
trailer.
those boats they have over there are amazing. So it wouldn't be a cheap mistake that was made when the boat crashed over the jetty.
Yeah, it was an out-of-control tender.
It looked like it had no driver.
I think
the
he jumped
driver
off.
fell off or jumped off.
A ghost boat.
A ghost boat, and it's like hauled through the marina and then driven up onto the dry dock, just missing people.
Whoa.
Those boats are so big, some of them. That wouldn't have been a tiny boat, and it looked minuscule next to some of those big boats. Paul said that there were boats out there that were so big they couldn't even get into the marina.
It's a bit like Jase's boat.
They're like,
Mine's a
look like
tinny.
cruise liners.
Mine's a tinny.
Have you got a shower on yours?
I
Have you got a
actually have a
bathroom?
water pump
Do you?
to
Have you
wash
got a
the fish
toilet?
guts off my hand.
Do you have a toilet on your boat?
No, you just stand at the back and like you lean on the back and you get a mate to hold you by the shirt so you don't fall in.
Oh,
if you need to
and
pee
you
in the
still
ocean.
whizzer off the side.
Yeah. Is that what you meant?
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
I thought you might have had an actual proper toilet.
Hey, question.
Have you got an underneath,
No.
or it is?
It's a tinny. It's a
It's
tinny.
not a tinny. I've seen it. Does it have a steering wheel?
It's pretty
Or does it
big.
have a thing at the back?
It would
like
not
the
look
engine at
out
the
of
back?
place in
I've got a
Monaco.
stick.
Imagine you
I'll give you a
putting
hot
along.
tip. I'll give you a hot tip.
G'day, guys.
Is Paul on your boat?
Movie star Matt Damon would not be on this boat in
No,
Monaco.
he'd love it. He'd love it. He'd love the tinny.
Hey, what do you guys like behind the wheel?
I'm pretty good.
I'm okay.
No, Clint's terrible. Clint gets distracted. When I drove in your car last time, I got whiplash
You did.
from your driving.
And
You knew that was bad,
And
Dave.
remember I put Miss Universe on her back?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I flipped her in the Celebrity Grand
Oh,
Prix.
yeah.
Remember?
You clipped Rachel Finch's tyres
Yes.
and she rolled on her roof.
Yes. I like the way you said it better.
Very different to having Miss Universe on her back.
13, 24, 10. Who should not be behind the wheel?
Clint.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
If Lou and I are
She's
in the car,
right now, isn't she?
I think I'm safe. You know what? Where's the mobile? I'll know because it'll ring.
You think she shouldn't have her driver's license?
Like, if I go in the car with Lou, I cannot sit in the passenger seat. Her spatial awareness, I'll be like, and like my anxiety will just go through the roof.
Oh,
and I'm like,
there's
she's
nothing
going to hit the
worse
rims. She's going to hit the rims. And
Then
then
having a passenger.
it'll be like, oh, that's the gutter. Or she'll go the
But
other way.
passengers who think they should be driving, like, just get out and walk then.
When she,
I don't want you in my
she
passenger seat
parks in
telling
the
me how to
street.
drive.
You could park another car between her car and the
Well,
gutter.
that's considerate of her. What if someone else needs that park? They can park in between. Thoughtful.
She's got you there.
When she's reversing out the driveway, I tell the kids to run for cover.
I just park wherever I want now. I went to the Geelong game on the weekend and I just thought, this no standing looks good to me. There was no parking.
What do you put the hazards on?
I don't know where they are.
You don't know where the hazard button is in the car.
Nah, I told you that.
So what do you got? An indicator and a D for drag?
Just left it there.
Do you do
Hope it
this?
was there when I came back, and it was.
No
Park
ticket?
No ticket.
That's a win.
That's a win.
Oh, there was no wheels either. It was up on blocks. 13, 24, 10. Who should not be behind the wheel?
Yeah.
You want to dob yourself
Clint.
in
I'm dobbing in Clint.
or a
Oh,
partner?
go easy.
We got free
You're
stuff
a
in
terrible
return.
driver. We nearly had 3 accidents when we drove to
Oh,
Pakenham the
that's-
other day.
Okay, down
You're
kids.
putting mayo on it.
I will turn this around.
Yeah, almost 2.
$250 Frank Green lucky bags up for grabs. 13, 24, 10.
I'm having a rough morning, aren't I?
Well,
I'm
you were up.
tired.
You were up last night. Mum was watching the Formula One.
Yeah, I was getting
Local
drunk and
boy
phone
went well.
calls. Didn't he? Oscar Piastri, well done.
We
On the podium.
spoke to his mum from Brighton this morning. When he comes back to Melbourne, how is he with you behind the wheel? If you pick him up from the airport in the Tarago, is he like,
Are
hey,
you a
Mum?
good driver?
Yeah.
No, he's not great.
Imagine that. Your Formula One driver and your mum's driving your car. You'd be like,
Mum, get out of the right lane.
Oh, Mum.
left, right.
Floor it, Mom.
Yeah.
She's lovely, Nicole Piastri. It's nice to talk to her.
There
this
are
morning.
some shocking drivers on the road, and I've got a theory. It used to be Volvo drivers
Yeah.
that
Didn't
had the
Volvo
bad
drivers
rep.
get a bad rap?
Yeah, they used to get a huge.
Block your ears. I reckon Tesla drivers are shocking.
I agree. I agree.
I
Clint.
reckon they're just...
Bindi Irwin over here might be saving the world with your electric car.
But maybe not you, Lauren, but your Tesla brothers and sisters.
They're all Ubers now. Every time I book
shocking.
an Uber, it's a Tesla. I keep getting Tesla. Or am I booking
I think you're booking the nicer route.
Comfort Electric.
Ubers?
Comfort Electric. I
Because
get
my
them too.
Hyundai i30 that rocked up for me on Friday night to get home from the pub
Sounds economical.
was not a Tesla.
But was he a good driver?
I don't know. My feet were in the front seat and I was in
Was
the
it
back.
little?
Oh, she was tight.
It's funny when you get really small Ubers.
Big man, little
and
car.
there's 3 adults in the back, and you're like,
Big
oh,
man, little.
God.
Do you sit in the front?
Do you know what?
Paul always
Funny you
sits
should
in the
say
front.
this. I got in. I got in the back right, so behind the driver.
Oh, don't do that. That scares them.
That feels lopsided to me.
Yeah.
Like it might roll over.
Well, it's like a plane. They like to seat you so you balance out the way.
No, but it threw him and it threw me as well.
Well,
but I
it's-
sort of went with it.
No, but it's probably a
Quite
safety thing.
enjoyed it.
I would freak out if that's where the passenger sat. I'm like, I don't want them behind me.
Nah, I wouldn't want it behind me either.
No. I like riding shotgun.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think some Uber drivers find that quite confronting. They don't like it.
Yeah,
Really?
you've got to go left, back.
Yeah, back left always.
You know what? I'm going to start going middle.
No,
just
do,
to really
do
rattle
the
them.
right thing.
That's rogue.
The right thing's rogue.
That's rogue.
In the middle with a little strap. 13, 24, 10. Who should be taken?
Just the thought of you sitting in the middle seat in the back seat.
And every time they look in
Seems
the
odd.
rearview mirror, I'll be like, hello.
All right, just your big head. Hello.
All right.
All right, who shouldn't be behind the wheel, Melbourne? 13 24 10 is our number. Jen in Wheelers Hill, do you know someone who shouldn't be driving?
My mother.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
What's wrong with
I was
her
going to say
driving?
throw her under the bus, but don't do that.
I can do it because she lives in Western Australia.
Okay.
So she's never going to know this happens.
And so what's wrong with her driving?
She's fine-ish on the roads, like the most of us are.
Fine-ish?
She's awful in car parks.
Oh.
Absolutely terrifying in car parks. Not to pedestrians. She's very respectful there. She's had 3 fender benders in 2023 in her new car.
What's a fender bender?
She just can't
A crash.
understand.
Fender bender?
Like,
Yeah.
Never heard that.
like she's parked badly and someone's pulled in or pulled out and they've scratched down the side of it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand why.
A
I'm
little
like,
touch
Mum,
park's fine.
you let my brothers talk you into buying a car for a young family instead of the little Jats cracky you should be driving a 70s.
What sort of car's is she driving?
Like, it's one of these, when she bought it, it's one of these like 6-seater SUV type
Oh,
things.
Why does she need a
Nan.
six-seater?
Nan doesn't need one of them.
My wife parked the other
My
day
wife.
down at Half Moon Bay,
Yeah.
and then she's left the door open, and the wind's hit it, so it's thrown the door into another car.
Why did she
Oh,
leave?
no. Did she
Why
just
did
drive
she
off?
leave the door open?
Did she drive off?
I don't know, Lauren.
Was she in the car?
She was getting out of the car. She got out of the car, left the door open, and then the wind hit it.
She drove off, didn't she?
Why did
No,
she-
no. The other owner was there. I said, please tell me you drove off. She said no.
No, you can't be doing that.
It was a test.
Liana in Cheltenham, good morning. Who shouldn't be driving that you know?
My next door neighbour.
Oh,
Right.
gosh, what's wrong with your neighbour?
Have they hit the fence?
He's about 90 plus. He's deaf, blind in one eye.
Oh, no, he really definitely.
Yeah,
And he's deaf. He can't hear the horn.
yeah I don't know.
I don't think that's allowed.
I think so. It's not allowed, and I don't know. He's still driving. He's driving his wife weekly to the local shops and the cafe, which they can.
I mean, it's so sad, though, because you take their driver's license off them, you take their independence, but I think if you're blind in
He's
one eye-
blind.
Does he wear a patch?
No, he doesn't. But when we walk down the driveway, he's like, "Oh, is that my husband or me?" He calls out our names.
Oh, what? And he thinks you're his wife?
Yes.
Oh, we'll definitely put him behind the wheel of a motor vehicle. He sounds safe as. Hope he's my Uber driver today.
Oh, it's so
Steer
sad.
clear of Cheltenham. Here he comes. It's old Popeye.
Stop it.
Suppose the
Stop
pat
it.
should give it away, wouldn't it?
Respect your elders, you two. Stop.
He'll be fine for the first part of the test.
I don't
When
think-
they say cover one eye and read the letters. Second
Don't.
part's going to get him, though. Marco.
He's definitely got a blind spot. Oh, poor bugger.
Stop it.
Where'd she go? All right.
Okay, moving
Got another
on.
one?
Justin from Mornington. Who,
G'day, guys. How are you?
Who should be taken off the roads?
Well, it's a blanket statement. It's much like the Tesla one. It's Volkswagen drivers. I see lots and lots of them because I'm on the road a lot.
Yes.
And we get a lot of dash cam videos that we chuckle about every Friday night. But even while waiting for you guys on the call, I pulled into a very popular fast food restaurant car park, and I saw one run up the back of another one while they're in the drive-through. At Volkswagen four-wheel drive.
Oh no!
Ran
Well,
into
that's
the
not
back
their
and
fault.
caused
A prang in the
significant damage.
drive-through. He was just wanted his Big Mac.
Yeah, they're
He
excited
was
to get to
hungry.
the second window.
Yeah.
More of a concern. Can I just ask you?
Terrible things happen.
On a Friday night, do you sit there with a vino and watch dashboard videos back to you?
Sorry?
Do you sit there and watch dash cam footage back on a Friday night?
When we have Friday drinks, we tend to put up the best of for the week. And I would say about 80% of them are Volkswagen related.
What do you do for a cross, Justin? Are you a bus driver or something?
No, I'm an engineer, but I do a bit of driving. But it's just interesting that the amount we can see, and it is getting scary. It used to be Rangers. It has been Teslas a little bit, but predominantly we're seeing Volkswagens.
All right,
and
get them
they
off
just
the
do
road.
silly things. They just do silly things, and I don't know whether they think it's like the old Volvo. I'm driving a very safe car. I see lots of accidents, but I never have one.
Good on you, Justin.
You sound like a Volvo driver.
He does. Yeah.
That we've really hit his topic, haven't we?
Subscribe to his YouTube channel.
He's made for this chat. He heard this phone topic and he was like, "That's me."
We've been doing this for Friday nights for years. Finally, Radio
Watching the dash
stations
cam.
go.
Look at this one. Oh, there it goes.
Top up, Mick.
Who's going to his dash cam parties? I wonder. His
I think it's
colleagues
time
or
for
his
Pino.
family. Who's he having at his dash cam parties? When do they host them? I wonder.
Can we go to one?
Yeah, I want to go to a dash cam party.
Yeah. All right, we must go.
We must go.
Vanessa from Mill Park, do you want to come to the dash cam party?
I'd love to.
Okay, great. We've got another guest for you,
BYO.
Justin.
Yeah.
Vanessa, who shouldn't be driving?
So my 16-year-old daughter got her learners 2 weeks ago. Mind you, she failed the online test 4 times before she got it.
Right.
And I've only been for one drive with her and my husband one drive also. We both grabbed the wheel several times.
You need to get the
swear
lessons
my
in the...
side mirror hit the barrier at one stage.
Oh, God.
She's got no spatial awareness of the road at all. I don't know what to do.
She's hopeless. You need to get the... this is what my parents did because the first time my mum took me out driving, I also failed my test, which probably surprised no one. I pulled over. We had such a big fight in the car that I just pulled over, left the doors open and got out.
We did the same.
And
My dad
walked
told me
home.
I can't steer. So I mounted that curb and said, all right, I'm walking home.
Does anyone have the courage to get in a car with someone for the first time that they drive? If I am ever lucky enough to have children, there is no way on earth I'll say, here you go, here's the keys. You've never driven a car before. Let's go. Put your learners on.
Imagine when I
How
take
do you
Hudson
do it?
for a driving lesson, like my 8-year-old.
No, I'll take him. I'll teach Hudson to drive.
You teach him how to do a burnout. I don't
I wouldn't know how to do a burnout. I don't know how to do that.
on.
I don't know how to do a burnout. Do you push the brake and accelerator at the same time? Is that what you do?
It is just
Do a doughy.
17 past 9. Tell you what, good weather on the weekend.
Wasn't it? I went to all sides of the bay. I went to Geelong
Well,
on
no,
Saturday.
Friday night you came down
Friday
my
night I
way.
went to Brighton to see you. Saturday afternoon I went to Geelong and it was stunning weather for the football. It was actually quite warm.
And then Tour de
yesterday,
Phillips went
I went
down to
to
Sorrento.
Sorrento.
What was the
Sorrento.
traffic
Good
like
on you,
heading?
Dale.
What was traffic
It was
like heading to
beautiful down there.
Mornington? Busy?
Totally fine.
Really?
Yeah. Well, lunchtime on Sunday.
Hey, lots of events in Melbourne at the moment.
There are.
And Lauren, I know that you and I have been watching Bridgerton
Oh
on
my.
Netflix.
Has the next part of that season
I
dropped
don't know
yet?
how I've fallen into this,
When is
but
the-
I'm now watching.
Yeah, I find that very strange.
Over and over again.
He sends me, I get random text messages from Clint saying things like, could Cressida go away? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, Bridgerton. I'm like, oh.
Well, esteemed members of the Ton, the experience, get ready to party like it's 1813. There is a Bridgerton experience happening right now,
do you
right
mean?
here in Melbourne.
Oh, no, this
You know
isn't
the
like that
balls
Willy
they
Wonka
have?
one where people went,
You know the balls they have on Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Where they find the diamond? The
Yes.
diamond of the ball?
yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Step back
Clint.
in time with us as you learn new Regency dance steps and interact with actors dressed in exquisite period
Are
costumes.
you kidding? Is this an actual thing?
The Queen herself is hosting this grand ball, so be on watch because she will be looking for her diamond of the evening. Here's some photos, Jase.
Oh, it's a live action meetup.
So basically, at the weekend...
It says get ready to party like it's 1813.
Can I just say, there's a guy that looks like he's got fairy floss on his head.
Yeah, that's how they do their hair in Bridgerton.
Yeah, look at it. Well, good news because something went down.
When is it?
At the party on Saturday night, or the ball, I should say.
Did they find
Because-
was the Duke there?
Well, they did find the diamond, and the diamond had this happen to her.
Her dashing suitor popped the question in front of 450 people.
Hang on.
Someone proposed at the Bridgerton ball.
So, okay. No, listen. So,
Oh my
this
God.
is people getting dressed up and then going along and playing like a live action
Role play. And she got proposed to.
She got proposed
From a fake Duke.
You're not saying no in that situation, are you?
I would say no, and I would leave the country.
Well, no, that's a lie. You'd say yes.
And then I'd leave the country.
So she was identified as the diamond, the Queen's diamond, and then he got down on one
what a
knee.
setup.
I just find that
Setup.
random.
The other guests would be filthy.
I've been
were.
I've been to a medieval live action group in Melbourne.
I went to Cryle Castle. It was the worst experience of my life.
Well, this one was in a park.
You know why? Because I was filming postcards down there and they're all dressed up, right? And because I was filming the show, they made me dress up and all day people were asking me for directions to the toilets. And I was like, I don't work here. I'm just wearing
Mine
this
was in a
outfit.
park. I had to wear some iron suit and then I'm holding a sword and they go, now we run at each other and pretend to die. And cars are just driving past the park. I look like a loser running around in like aluminium foil.
They do that at Cryle Castle. They actually get on the
They
horse
joust.
and they joust.
But not with
And
actual
they said to the
swords.
man who was the jouster, they said, just for this little postcard segment, could you say, "Oh, Lauren, I'm going to fight for your love"? And the man in his
said, "No,
chainmail
thanks."
and his spear with his horse said, "No, I can't do that. I'm married." And they're like, "No, it's not real. It's just like a bit of just narrative for the show."
jousting
And he
fun.
goes, "No, I've got a wife already. I
As
can't."
in a character wife or a real wife.
I don't know. I don't know if he
Because
really
I'll give you a
lives in
hot
that
tip.
world.
I'd
He
be
wouldn't
very
even-
surprised if he had a real wife.
No, she would be. She'd be a Cryle Castle goer
Tell
too.
me, if Paul got down on one knee at the Bridgerton experience, get ready to party like it's 1813,
With that hat on.
what would you say?
Hard no.
Again, that's a lie. You'd say
I'd say yes, and then I'd leave the
break his heart in the car.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, that is it. 24 past 9. We're going to get out of here. Mel is in next. News is out. Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek is on.
It is on.
$250,000 up for grabs. It is not starting this week, but
Come
it
and
is
find us,
starting
Melbourne.
very soon. Not,
Not
yet.
today.
No. Don't say
No.
that.
Oh, God, I'm not
Don't-
good with
what
the
are you
messaging.
doing?
Not today. Don't
Not
find
this
us
week,
today.
right?
Because we're at work here
So-
at Nova
At some point.
in the studio.
Shut up. At some point.
Maybe we'll be hiding
I
here.
swear to God. Lauren and
Do you
I.
think anyone would think to knock on
Shut
the
up!
office door?
Lauren and I will go into hiding.
Good luck.
You listen to Nova for clues. First person to find us, knocks
Let's
on the
give them a
door,
clue.
wins the. You know what? I'm just going to turn the mic off. Wins the money.
It's off, Lauren. You
We
can't.
will
You've
be-
been silenced.
We'll be going into hiding.
I think I've
but-
got a button and I
Jen-
can turn it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's back on.
Who gave her a button? So
I'd
all
like a button for
I-
sound effects also.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Because of this one. $250,000 on her head, $250,000. Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek is coming and over.
Let's do it.
We'll
It's
see
gonna
you
be fun.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.